Hi everyone, welcome back to the next build video. There's a couple of things I want to go over before you actually glue parts together, but what I've done in the meantime is sanded everything down, taken the flashing off and all the seam marks from the molds. I've cleaned them off as well. This one had quite a significant molding around it, which I've cleaned off. Important part on this, because I start from the front and nose, is this is your insert for the nose. You just make sure it's thin enough and that you've actually cut the notches so it fits basically in the top section into the little gap. Okay, so what you do is paint this section before you put it together, and then paint the inside of the nose as well. And then what you can do is you can actually insert the piece into the nose, if I can get it in. Okay, and glue it in, and then this part fits over with two notches, front notches actually going into the hole. Okay, and then glue it together, fill up the sides, and then that will be ready to go. Okay, the next one is the lower intake, which is this part. Okay, it's also quite thick, so sand it down as much as possible, get the angle right so that when this inserts into the end, it's actually level with the top surface, because this goes on the bottom. Okay, so just prepare that piece as well. Okay, next is your top intake. Okay, you take your tail, and it should fit 90 degrees when you put it on, but you can double check it, eyeball it. You can use a measuring tool if you want. Like, glue that on, and then when that's on, just fill up the edges with filling, like I use in my other model. Use it to my putty or similar. Okay, the next section is the main body, okay, which is two halves, which I showed before, connects together with this printed part. Okay, and before you actually put it together, you need to put the back section in the back of the cockpit. And what I found was, because of the resin at the back, it's quite thick. So what I did was I just sanded down a groove over there and at the bottom, because it's important that this slides back enough that the front end clips in. Okay, because this will be inserted afterwards, after the two parts are together, and then a screw will basically come through the bottom and screw your lower intake through there onto the bottom, so it holds a whole lot together. Okay, so how it will work is, once your two sections are together, okay, you'll insert your cockpit tub. Then you'll take your side controls, and you'll come in through the top. Okay, and you'll slide it in. You see it'll fit in quite nicely, like so, and then just slide it in until it clips in. Okay, and that will work. It'll work the same for both sides. Okay, I did a bit of a mistake and I broke off the tab on this one over here, so I'll have to glue it on. But once it's in, it'll just clip in. Just note, once it's in, it's not easy to get out. The cockpit's front section can easily be slipped in and clipped into place. Okay, but if you're doing lighting, try and do it before you insert this section. Okay, and then the next part is the lower landing gear. I did mention in the first video that you must sand it so that you actually have a gap and you can see through. That's not necessary to go that low. So go as far as possible, so that when this inserts into the well, you have a very, very small amount, maybe 2 millimeters sticking out. Okay, I mean, afterwards, once you painted this, you have the option of sanding it down. The main thing is that the legs stand flat on the ground, and this inner flap just slides in and holds it all together. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, not on camera, off camera, is I'm going to glue the front nose together. I'm going to glue the tail fin on, and the two main body parts, once I've painted the small sections. So this one and the rear end of the cockpit. Okay, and then I'll come back. I'll sand it all down, come back, and then I'll continue with the build. So thanks. See you in the next one.